So you really, oh Jesus. In this video, we're going to be learning all about the foam bow staff that we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. We're going to be learning about what it's made from, why you'd use it, what styles would you use a foam bow staff, and at the end, I'm just going to show you a few tips and tricks to get started with the foam bow staff. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 33 years and I've been the owner of Enso Martial Arts for the past 16 years. If you like this video, click the little icon in the bottom right hand corner of the video, subscribe to the channel and get all the latest updates from Enso Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all we can about the foam bow staff. So this foam bow staff is a plastic core all the way down the middle with a really thick foam padded cover on the outside. So it does have some flex in it. It is fairly bendy, it does move around, but actually I think you'll really struggle to break it. Now, if you're going hell for leather on it and absolutely smashing it on breeze blocks as hard as you can, there is a chance you are going to break it. Almost certainly you are going to chip the foam. If you're smacking it on really rough things, the foam is going to break. If you're smacking it against people with sort of swords or metal things, then yes, it is probably going to chip apart. But if you use it for what it was designed for, there's no reason why a weapon like this can't last you for ages. So why would you want a foam padded bow staff? What's the point? Surely like the Japanese didn't have foam padded bow staffs. Well, no, that is true, but if you want to practice sparring and you don't want to get covered in lumps and bumps and bruises and possible broken bones, a foam bow staff is a really useful thing to have. Really good to have, especially if your training partner has also got one of these to do loads of stick sparring. Even if you're just doing single person sparring, then just one of these against someone with empty hands, really good. It just means you're not going to be like half killing each other and bludgeoning each other with like wooden staffs. A foam bow staff, really good to try out techniques, to practice like some relatively realistic sparring. Really good, sensible weapon to add to your martial arts weapon arsenal. So who would use the foam bow staff? Like what styles would use it? Well, basically any style that uses a bow staff, that teaches with a bow staff, then you can take it out of class, do a bit of practice sessions, because it's very unlikely you'll do this type of thing in class. You might do a bit of it, but mostly this is going to be like additional training. But styles like the karate styles that use bow staff, taekwondo, tang soo do, they're going to be the main styles, and all the kung fu styles that do all the stick stuff, where you'd want a foam bow staff to just try out some of those techniques that you've been taught. So let's just have a look at the dimensions of this foam bow staff. All the bow staffs, named bow staff on the website, are all 6 foot, and this is absolutely no exception whatsoever. So yeah, 6 foot or 183 centimeters. Now the dimensions, you would have noticed that they're actually quite thick around the end. So it's 3.5 centimeters, 1.5 inches. Now just looking at the weight, these weigh in about 680 grams, which is slightly lighter than the Japanese oak bow staff, as you'd expect, being made of plastic and foam. So at Enso Martial Arts, not only do we sell the foam bow staff, we also sell the Japanese white oak bow staff, tapered red oak bow staff, rattan bow staff with skin, Japanese red oak bow staffs, and not specifically a bow staff, but we do sell the white waxwood kung fu staffs. As promised at the beginning of the video, here are a few techniques to help you get started with bow staff training. Now, if you are buying this, it's really going to be for sparring, but why not learn a few little tricks just to get you started with getting used to spinning and moving the bow staff. So the first one I like, which I think is just the standard that you need whenever you get a bow staff, is just simple spinning around. So you wanna just get used to spinning it. Now you usually have like 2 turns or a full turn on both sides, and you're just changing it between your hands, left to right. So really easy, really basic. First thing you're probably ever going to learn with a bow staff, just get used to spinning it. Really good for like hand-eye coordination, gets you the wrists warmed up, gets your arms moving. Nice little technique to get you started with. The second one I think is really good to learn is reverse spins. Now for this I like to have my hands nice and close together, and you are simply just doing almost half a turn on each side. So you're just swinging it up, and you can really give a bit of welly swinging it up, which doesn't look as good, But yeah, if you want to get a nice spin on it, nice reverse spins. Now in between takes, me and Mike were just having a chat about bow staff techniques. Now he got taught to have his hands really far down the bow staff on that backwards technique. So you really, oh Jesus. So you really get a good swing, you're really getting loads of power. I've done it where it's a bit more, you're going for the spin rather than the kind of practical technique. Yeah, like I say, Mike's done it with hands much further down. So if you had more room than about 6 square feet, which is what I've got here, you can really give it the welly, smacking it. But have a play with it, see what you like, see what your style's kind of interpretation of bow staff techniques are and what you're trying to achieve with it, and just have a play, move your hands around and see what you like to practice. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned loads about the foam bow staff we have for sale at Enso Martial Arts. If you like this video, click the little icon in the bottom right hand corner of the video, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos from Enso Martial Arts. Thanks very much and I'll see you soon. Cheers!